We are like trees, literally. There's so many sides to us, like autumn. Colors are changing. We have so much to discover, and like this makeup look golden autumn. Yes, girl. Like, During this spring, there's little flowers, but now let's concentrate on this autumn because it's getting chilly and the leaves are gonna be changing soon. An orange makeup look on the eyes with a beautiful orchid lip. That is gonna bring happiness into my little heart, cold heart from the outside. I have multiple palettes. I have the One Size Visionary Eyeshadow palette, the Retro Paradise palette, the ABH Norvina Mini Volume 2 palette, which have all oranges in them. Orange is one of my favorite colors, especially for eyes because it brings the blue out so much, and I like to have blue eyes. Sometimes it's more green, but I'm just like, eh. I'm gonna start straight up with the Retro Paradise eyeshadow palette and going into the shade Caliente, which is that really burnt orange. It looks really, really nice. It's this one right here at the bottom right for me. Make sure to tap off the excess, and then we will go straight into it in the crease. And then you just want to blend this softly. So we're gonna start building up the color as much as we can. So I took a fluffy brush and then I'm just blending this out upwards and left and right, making sure that it's really softly blended and there's no harsh edges whatsoever. And this is gonna add depth into our eye and create the shape that we want, especially for this eye look. And then you can also go into a V motion on the side, starting to bring up the eyeshadow to make sure that everything is super nice and blended. Now this color is placed and we'll go to the One Size Visionary Eyeshadow palette, and I will take this shade, which is this shade right here, which is called Mango. And this shade, I'm gonna concentrate it specifically right in the inner corner right here. And this color is darker than you'd expect, so just be careful with this shade. And it is way more pigmented also than you'd expect. And we'll add other colors right afterwards, so everything is really blended together. It's just because I want to add that pop of color, especially in the inner corner, to have a contrast with other colors. After that, with the same fluffy brush, this little tiny precise brush, I'm gonna go back into the Retro Paradise eyeshadow palette, and we'll go into the shade called Fuego, which is that really light peachy orangey shade, which is this one. And that one, we will take it and blend it right on top here, the other shade that we have placed, and we can create a better V with that shade, and it's gonna blend really beautifully into the deep orange that we already put. But we're gonna add a little bit more color after because I realized that it's not pigmented enough. Back into that big fluffy brush, I'm gonna go back into the shade, the deep orange shade that we had, and blend this out in everything. Then again, in the Retro Paradise collection, we will go into the shade Canvas. That really, really pale shade will make sure that everything is blended, especially where the eyebrow is. And I want something more, I would say, softly blended than what it is right now. And it's gonna make sure that everything is a nice, fluffy, and there's no harsh line either. And that is really, really important for a makeup look to do this. This looks pretty cute already, and now it is time to go even deeper in the colors, and we will stay towards brown, oranges, very softly cute and fall inspired. And then I will go into the shade Booked, which is that really brown orangey shade, and I feel like it's gonna add even more warmth to the eye, which is what we're all going for: warm, brown, neutral, everything that's gonna make it even more beautiful. And I am still taking that little brush because I like to be precise in my application, and this is literally the only brush that will allow me to do this. So this is the black little Morphe brush in M506, and I am in love with these brushes. I'm also using a new mirror that I bought. I feel like this one it's really nice actually. I like it. There's a little light on it. The light dies pretty quickly. That's just what I noticed, and I have to recharge it throughout my makeup application, which is kind of annoying. I would expect for the price that I paid for, it would last longer. But hell no. And we bring it up in a V type of motion, and this will create a nice little liner naturally. And if you brought it a little too high or a little too low, you can always use concealer or an eyeshadow to make sure that it is really nicely blended. Right, this is pretty cute. As you can see with this lip, it is wow. This is my new favorite combination forever, literally. And now I think that what we'll do is this inner corner is kind of, I would say bare. There's a harsh line and I want this to disappear. So I'm gonna go into another shade. And we're gonna stick to the yellows and oranges. So before I do the other eye, I'm gonna go into the mini volume 2 from Norvina and go into that little yellow right here. Since I put the shade Mango and it's more of like a mango shade, which is more yellow, I'm gonna put this right on top, but very, very softly. And I'm gonna bring it into the shade Mango. And this will add a little bit of luminosity to our eye. It's going to open up the eye. It's going to add a little bit of brightness into the eye look. As you can see, it becomes very neon compared to what we have right now. And it's really just to add some brightness to the eye. And I feel like I did the right choice. Since we're going in that direction, I felt like I wanted to add the other shade, which is the pale orange from the mini volume 2, right next to the yellow shade, and I'm gonna be placing it at the outer corner where the rest of the shades are. So going in here, and this is really gonna lighten up everything, but in an orange way. It's kind of like a pastel. It changes the color just a little bit and it brings it a little lighter than what I actually had, and I think this looks pretty good. All right, I like this. What do you think so far? Do you think it's really nice? All the colors are blended, multiple different types of oranges, yellows, and ready for autumn. Golden autumn. This is gonna be the name of my look. Golden autumn, yes. Okay, I'm gonna go do the other eye and then I will be right back and cut the crease and everything and make it look super cute. Seems pretty blended, it looks really nice, and now it is time to cut the crease, and I will go into the P. Louise base in Rumor 01, which is the one that I've been using lately. And I'm just gonna do like a small little cut crease, nothing too crazy, just because we want this to be still the same thing and we want the colors to really pop, the matte colors especially. Even though autumn has beautiful golden colors, I still want to stay within those oranges and those yellows and not too much of shimmers. Let's cut the crease. This is more like a half cut crease than a full cut crease, and like I said, I want to keep it very, very small, so that's the half cut crease that I'm gonna do. And I will go into the One Size Visionary eyeshadow palette and taking the shade what is it, title holder, and this one is a really pure gold shimmer that we will put on top of the cut crease. This is like a true gold shimmer that will look really perfect for this eye look, especially that we want to keep everything golden, everything kind of like more on the darker side, especially the autumn fall is coming. The other cut crease is done and it looks really good. I really like this color, this golden color. And now what we'll do is we will do the lower lash line, and I think I'm gonna go into the shade Mango, which is that shade in the Visionary eyeshadow palette. I just want to connect it to the lower lash line and I don't want it to be too dark, especially, oops, wrong side, under here. And this is like a yellow, and this will really open up the eye, and it's gonna connect to the shade Mango that we put at the top. I'm just gonna put all the way, and then after that I'll add another color. I like to mix and match those shades, and it's easier when you put the shade all the way through and then after that you take another color. Cute. Oh my god. So after that I think I'm gonna take the same shade Booked that I put at the lower lash, over the lower lash line where I did the little liner type of thing, and the darker shades. So both of these really blend into each other and it looks really good. And then I take this little packer brush. Sometimes I like to take a packer brush, turn it on the side, and then use it as an eyeshadow brush, connecting it to the top. And as you can see, creates like a nice little line. So those two shades are blended together. And now we have one final step, and it is to put the highlight in the inner corner because it's not bright enough yet. The golden autumn, there's still some sun, there's still some sunshine rays that really goes into the leaves, and it creates that beautiful, especially when there's water on it, it creates those beautiful colors, and it's just so relaxing. The colors are amazing. And for that one today, I'm gonna go into the Jaclyn Hill highlighter in the shade Extra, which is the lightest of her collection. Disappear. I used the gold shade for it, and my mirror to be precise. And let's apply this. It's more of like a champagne color, but I think it's it looks light for the makeup look, but we want one droplet of brightness into this look. Cute! The eye is almost finished, and now I'm going to be placing some mascara, and I'm going to be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, this one right here, and I'm just going to coat my lashes a little bit, and then I will be applying some false lashes, of course, to my eye. And I had a question while I am doing this. What type of look do you want me to do next, and what products do you want me to review? It can either be skincare, makeup, anything that you really want me to review, and what you want to see in general. I've got some ideas in my head. I know some of you guys asked me for my studio tour, which is of course gonna arrive. I just need to really clean up everything because it's still very much of a mess here, and I'm gonna give you like a life update and everything, and talk to you about everything that's happening, which is really, it's gonna be nice. But I'm gonna be waiting on when everything is done, and then I can do it and do these type of content, which I hope that you will like and enjoy. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go apply my lashes, which are more on the natural type, off camera, which are the Dodo lashes, these ones. And they are really not stick properly there, but that's these ones right here. I'm going to go do that off camera, and then I will be right back. And this is the final result with the little lashes. It looks really nice. And the only thing I need to do is to put some setting spray for this to last all day long, and back to my Dollar Tree mirror because I need to dry it off, you know. I don't want any droplets on my makeup or anything. So alright, so this is the final result of the makeup look. What do you think down below? I think this is really nice. It is for autumn that is coming, golden autumn, that's what I was thinking for the name, which is really nice. I think it fits with the colors actually, and yeah, so that's what it is. If you like the video, make sure to like the video, and if you have any suggestions or anything you have to say about this makeup look, make sure to tell me down below as well, and consider subscribing if you like this content, and also hit the bell if you want to be notified every single time that I post a video, which is 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, of course. And I really love you, beauties. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, beauties.